The sun has got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play. Well, hello. Coffee with Scruff. Let's talk about signals. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you who have not seen me before, my name is Langers, and I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy trader. No shock looking at the toys behind me on my desk. I love me Star Wars toys. I really do. If you have a look around, I've got artwork and everything all the way around here, because this is my little trading den, you know. And I like nothing better than grabbing a cup of coffee, we all know Scruffy likes his coffee, and reflecting on a Saturday afternoon the past week. So I'm going through my charts and just having a bit of thought about some of the questions that I've answered and some of the emails that have come in. And I'll show you a couple of those emails in a moment. And this week, what's kind of in the front of my mind is signals. And are they worth it? Well, the short answer for me is no, they're not. You know, but before we delve into it, I think you really need to ask, why do you trade? Or what is it about trading you like? Now, I paused a minute just to give you a second. Now, for me, it's an income stream. It's a job. It's how I get paid. And some days it's good and some days it's not so good. Just a bad day at the office. But I don't take it personally. I have no emotional attachment to it. And that's something I've gained through the years. But it is still a job. The difference is I love my job. I genuinely do. I like the interaction of the charts and I like the challenge each day. I was told once, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. And that is very true. And what's trading done for me? Well, when my world collapsed and I rebuilt it, it's trading that gave me the direction. And then from that, it gave me an income stream that can put food on the table, you know, coffee in the cup. And it also gives me purpose, which is a great thing when you lose quite a lot. And over the last 18 months, it's also saved an income stream, because I'm a big believer that you can't just rely on the screens. You know, you need multiple streams of income. This is when you're self-employed, by the way, guys. Reason being, you need to know you get paid at the end of the month. So we also have another business, Winky and I, which is Winky. I just do the books. But over the last 18 months, obviously with world events, lockdowns, etc., that's been brought to its knees, literally. And if I didn't trade, then that business would have closed. And having been through it, there's no way I was going to allow that to happen again. So what did I do? I brought in some more income streams, which are related to trading. Now, straight away, you're going to have people out there going, oh, he's selling courses, here we go.
Out of the frying pan. And into the fire.
No, you're wrong. Because I don't. Don't sell courses, and I don't sell signals, period. You know, so don't believe in them.
No way!
I think course-wise, you can learn everything you need free. And signals, I think, are genuinely fool's gold. And, well, we'll touch on that in a second. The income sources that I get is, you see me trade my own funds, but then as part of a challenge, I took on a prop firm, successfully passed that. That now pays me a reasonable amount each month. And the guys that I trade for requested my statements, so I gave them the last 4 years. They also saw how I have traded the fund that was set up for me, and they gave me another fund to trade on their behalf. So I now have 3 funds that are effectively day trades paying my wages, and then I have other funds that I swing trade. So I have multiple income streams from them screens because I need to. I need to pay for my car. I want to go on holiday. I want to eat. But it's not signals. And, well, I'll put it into context about my moral compass. These are some emails that I've had this week. And they're not from big guy people. These are major organisations. Here. And as you can see, they're willing to pay me. And I could easily take the money and I'll probably earn a tidy living from it. But morally, I think it's wrong. So that income stream to me would be tainted. It wouldn't be earned. And I think that's a big thing. And why is that? Because you're teaching somebody nothing. I'll go back to the original question. Why do you like trading? And my answer was I like the challenge in one thing and another. You see, most people in this instance will suddenly go, well, it's money. I get paid. I get paid lots of money. You're right, you can. But when you see the gurus, etc., you always talk these massive big figures. There's the one comes on my screen. I've just made $6,000 in the last 2 hours. I've got a guy here. He's made 10 grand sitting in his bath. So it's a bollocks. Absolute crap. You know, trading is not that. It's a professional career. And if you're looking just to get signals and go buy here, sell there, you've got no concept of why you're doing it and whether you've won or lost. And I know that sounds odd. You say, well, of course I know whether I've won or lost. You don't. You don't know why you've won or lost. You don't understand the concept. And if you are to make it as a trader, you need to understand it. Because think of it this way. Say you find a good provider and they are cock on, you know, consistent. You'll pay a lot of money for it. What happens on the day where they're not there anymore? Because these sort of signal providers, they come and go at the flick of a hat. And why? Because a lot of them are not regulated. And you need to be regulated to give forms of financial advice. So when they're caught up, they shut down, and you're left high and dry, even if they were very good. So you're back to square one. You're probably better off putting your monthly fee into an ISA or high yield savings account and just let it sit there. Probably make you more money. But if you truly want to be a trader, for me, signals is not the answer. All it does is create fool's gold. Yeah, it's winning, but you don't know whether it's luck. And why? Because you don't know what a chart is. My advice, invest in your education and understand the charts. And when I say invest in your education, I don't necessarily mean money. You don't need to pay for it. You know, it's nice to join a community of like-minded people, and you might pay a small subscription fee for it and get some ideas, etc. Nothing wrong with that, you know, because in the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money, you know. But you don't need to spend hundreds and thousands of pounds on a course when it's freely available. Go on Baby Pips. There's a course on Baby Pips that's every bit as good, if not better, than most of the paid courses out there. And all you need is the basics. You know, understand support and resistance, understand what the moving averages are and what they represent, Get to know one good indicator, no matter what it is, whether it's an RSI, stochastic, MACD, whatever. But get to know it intimately, then you can trade. And you'll be surprised at your results. See, trading ain't that hard. A lot of people think it's this secret club and you're locked out and we have the key. We don't. We just know how to cut our losses and take solid, good trades. And the ultimate part of it is we don't overtrade. You know, most of the traders I know that make good money do not trade more than 2-3 times a day, if they're lucky. You know, they might break trades like the way you see me do it. So it might look like a lot of trades, but it's essentially one setup traded well. But when you see these on 1 minute charts, get in here, get out there, get in here, get out there, you can't sustain it. And eventually you'll come a cropper. And that's where the signal providers sort of prey, because they know that you've tried this, because the Lambo boys have said that's how you're going to make 10 grand off 200 quid. You fail, you're frightened, snakebite fearful of the charts, so you buy a signal service. So the moral of the story is no, I don't believe in signals, but what I do believe in is investing in yourself. And I don't mean money. You don't have to put a lot of money in. I mean time. Put your time on the charts, get to understand them, and find your own signals. And you probably do a whole lot better. So, just my thoughts on a Saturday afternoon. But drop your comments below. Always interested to hear them.
Are you serious?
But as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.